They tell me that law enforcement did tell them to lock their doors, to take shelter. This area is blocked off, so parents, don't try to come and get your children right now because you cannot get in this area. Your daughter is inside, ma'am?
My daughter.
Tell me your name.
Clara Cruz.
And tell me, have you been speaking with your daughter? What do you know?
Only thing I know that I just saw breaking news that the bank was being robbed. I know my daughter working there, and I got in my car and I came.
Have you been able to get a hold of her? Have you talked to her?
No, I don't know what's going on. Only thing I know, she left to go to work this morning, and that's about it.
And she works at this Community First Bank?
At that Community First Bank, yes ma'am.
How old is she? Can you tell us her name?
Her name is DeShonda Cruz. My daughter is 45 years old. She just had a birthday.
Right now, something is underway. We're not going to describe anything that's going on. We don't want to say too much. And of course, we're going to, stay with you, keep you updated, and keep you guys updated as well. Again, we don't want to show you the scene right now, and we don't want to describe anything that's happening. But of course, they have it under control.
They released it.
Maybe hostages. We're hoping.
Oh,
we don't know, but there's a lot of activity there.
There are. I don't want to say too much right now. SWAT is running inside right now. There are some armored vehicles on the property that are moving. SWAT members are running across the street right now. It looks like they're surrounding this building. And about a few moments ago, when we were interviewing this woman, she believes her daughter is inside. Her daughter works inside. You may have seen everyone run forward. That's because we saw a bunch of people run out of the building. It looks like again, I don't want to describe in detail too much what's going on
we understand
because
that.
I don't want to ruin anything. JFRD, some more vehicles are pulling up behind me right now. It's hard to describe what's going on without giving away, their movements.
Sure.
But right now there is a situation unfolding in front of the bank right now. As I mentioned, they just ran across the street, surrounded the area, and it looks like this is the most movement that we've seen from SWAT so far.
That's right. Probably the first move that we've been able to see. We appreciate how sensitive you're being to that.
Ken, if you can look behind me right now, it looks like SWAT officers are coming out with people from inside of the building. Look behind me right now across the street. This is unfolding. I'm going to get out of the way. As we told you minutes ago, there were a bunch of officers that ran out, and then SWAT swarmed inside, went inside the building. We didn't want to give you too many details, and now, as you can see, they are walking across the street. Obviously, civilians with them. So this is coming from Community First Bank on Edgewood. It looks like they got them out of the bank. Of course, until we get all the details from JSO, we don't know what else is happening right now. As if you're just joining us, we know that a bank robbery occurred around 9 a.m. There was a hostage situation. There was one suspect believed to be inside, a man with a handgun. And now we are watching. If you look in, you can see a man on a walker coming across the street, escorted by SWAT, other officers. And I was speaking to a woman here earlier. Let's see if I can find her really quick. Oh, ma'am, do you see your daughter over there? You see your daughter? Can you come talk to us? This is great. If you can just come over here, Nick, this is the woman that we spoke to earlier. Her daughter was inside. Did you see her cross the street, ma'am?
I saw her across the street, yes.
So she's okay.
She okay. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Answer prayer. Thank you, Lord.
Did you wave to her? Have you been able to call her or anything yet?
Well, I waved at her. She has on a red skirt and a black top on. And I see her with them high heel shoes. So she's okay. She's okay.
I saw you try to run over there, but what did they tell you, to hold off for a second?
Yeah, they won't let me go over there. But yes, I just want to hold her and let her know that God is in the plan. Hallelujah.
I'm so glad that she's okay. I'm so glad that you saw her. I know you're very emotional right now and you want to just go see her. Thank you so much for talking with us. We're glad she's okay.
You're welcome.
All right, and tell us your name again.
My name is Clara Cruz.
Clara Cruz. Okay,
Yeah.
well, she's okay. When she gets over here, maybe we can talk to her if she's feeling up to it, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much again, Clara. All right, again, that's Clara Cruz. We've been speaking with her. Her daughter works inside, and she says, as we were just showing you the SWAT coming across the road with people inside, she saw her daughter. She believes her daughter is okay. We just heard from her. Very emotional, of course, and she wanted to run over and see her daughter, which I don't blame her, but officers are asking everyone to stay back. Of course, as SWAT crossed the street, that doesn't mean that the situation is completely over, so we need to wait for an all clear before we can go any closer from where we are right now. But it looks like right now everyone who was inside, or at least several people, are over in this area where all of these emergency vehicles are. They had emergency medical supplies here just in case. This is in front of Good Shepherd School. Clara, thank you so much for speaking with us. We've been speaking with Clara Cruz all morning, and her whole family is here. And she was actually speaking with us live when the hostages were brought out safely. Her daughter works inside of that bank. Her daughter went to work this morning, and we know this bank robbery unfolded around 9 a.m. So that means her daughter was there just for a little bit before this all unfolded. She wasn't able to get a hold of her on the phone, via text, and then, like I said, we were speaking to her when they came out with that SWAT team safely. Her daughter right now is with police, of course, telling them exactly what took place inside. We do know, though, that she is safe. They were in front of this school here. This is Good Shepherd. It's kindergarten through 5th grade. They were placed on lockdown. They are safe inside, but across the street from all of these vehicles you see here, that's where some of those hostages were brought. Of course, they're out of our sight right now. And earlier, mostly everyone we saw, they were wearing bulletproof vests, a lot of armored vehicles. That now has been replaced with a lot of detectives in suits as they start to figure out exactly what took place here. So while now traffic is being able to get through, the bank still has crime tape up around it because that is still an active scene as they investigate what happened. But most importantly, we just want to recap that 11 hostages have been brought out safely. That suspect is in police custody. Sheriff Mike Williams just spoke with us live minutes ago, telling us that this was a peaceful resolution, that there were 2 people hiding inside that the suspect did not know was in there. They tried to escape. That distracted the suspect, and that's when SWAT moved in and they were able to act and get everyone out safely. So a good outcome here, a happy resolution, and hopefully soon some of those hostages will be able to reunite with their families, and we will be speaking with Clara, of course, throughout the day, checking in with her. We're just happy that her daughter, a bank teller inside, is now safe and sound. Back to you guys.
Shelby, thank you.
You can see over here, this is the family that we have been talking to for a little while now, and you can see Clara Cruz. She's right there. She is so happy. She's pointing to her daughter right now, probably. Her daughter works inside of the bank. She had not been able to get a hold of her. She'd been texting and calling, and just to update you in case you missed it, she saw her daughter come out. We've been talking to her all morning, and she is so happy. I'm going to go over and see if she can see her right now. We're going to go over and talk to her. If you guys can bear with me for a second. Clara, can you see your daughter?
Yeah, I see her.
You see her?
Yeah, I do.
Can you describe, because my cameraman's over there, can you describe what you see over there?
I see a red skirt. Now they'll open the car door, but I see a red skirt and like she have a black top.
Black top.
Uh-huh.
And how does she look to you? Does she look okay?
I can't see her face, but she look like she okay. She out of there, so I know she okay. God be the glory. God be the glory. Oh, hallelujah. Thank you, Lord.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I
Yes,
see her.
Hallelujah.
It look like she got a leg crossed.
It looks like they brought some water over to her, and obviously she's safe now. I'm sure you can't. What's the first thing that you're going to say to her when you see her?
I'm just going to grab her, and I'm going to hold her, and I'm going to say, I love you.
Amen. That's it.
That's it.
That's all you need to say, because she's safe now.
She's safe.
I'm glad this turned out to be good.
Good.
As you can see behind me, I was just about to say a lot of armored vehicles, artillery, and you can see behind me, this is still out here. So just because the suspect is in custody doesn't mean that you shouldn't still avoid this area. We're going to keep talking to families out here. Hopefully she will be reunited with her daughter very soon here. But of course, most importantly, her daughter, now that she's safe, she needs to talk to officers and tell them exactly what happened. Back to you guys.
Oh my goodness, Lou, you're a